Lumberjacks will go right to left across your screens and radios in this opening period. They wear their visiting road black jerseys, black helmets, jerseys, gloves, pants, and socks. They send Anthony Thomas-Maroon to take the opening draw. Teddy Merrill is counterpart, and we're underway here on Saturday night. Our first stoppage comes nice and early. Duke setting up a structured regroup. Oh, a big check far side arm. The official goes up in the air. Larioza touches up, and Carter Amico is going to the box. Carter Amico absolutely bundied Colin Frank on the far side. And he's going to get a minor for interference. Besnier once more, now gives off for Teddy Merrill. Works down the near wall into the corner and back up top. Besnier to the middle, far side for Frank. Away from Belushko, cycles down for Merrill. Fired out in front, they score! First shot of the game goes to the back of the net. A power play goal for Michael Barron, and the Saints take a 1-0 lead. Not the start the Lumberjacks were looking for. But it's the start they got, so now it's a big response that's needed. Down by Vukas, here comes Bergeron, joined by Thomas-Maroon. Ty looks to send it ahead, though it's taken away. He keeps it close on the wall, and here's Louis Onerheim. Works behind the net, pops out in front, they score! Anthony Thomas-Maroon follows up in front, and it's a tie game, 1-1. Onerheim looked like he was going to pop behind the net. He cut it close up to the top of the crease. And Thomas-Maroon was able to tap the puck to the back of the cage. Now there's a conversation going on. And we're ready to go. It's a good goal, and it's 1-1. Each team one shot on goal. Each team one goal on the scoreboard. Blanchard, a reverse check onto Ekman. Lechner taken down, a heavy check, gets the crowd on their feet, but now here comes Blanchard. Ahead for Bergeron, Rudy fires on arm, the official was up in the air, and we got players going to the penalty boxes. Battle ensues, it comes away with Teo Besnier. Skates to the center ice logo where he's knocked down. The crowd, they want a call, they're not going to get one. Instead, here come the Lumberjacks. Noringer ahead for Cullen, fires on. Humbalik can't make the save. Max Cullen, his second of the postseason, and the Lumberjacks, they take a 2-1 lead. A routine play by the Lumberjacks on his own entry. Cullen, he handcuffed Humbalik, who wasn't able to squeeze his arm to his chest, and the puck, it sneaks by him to give the Lumberjacks their first lead of the weekend, 2-1. Richards swipes it near side of his own zone. Arm the officials up in the air. Frank was taken down. And the Lumberjacks are going to go to the box. It's Gus Thorpe. A 2-minute minor for tripping. Up the middle of the ice, he skates up again. The Muskegon zone, poked off his stick. Blanchard tripped up. And that'll spell the end of the power play for Dubuque. 17 seconds to go on it. So a short stint of 4-on-4 hockey, and the Lumberjacks will get their first Auto Owners power play. Center ice draw won by the Lumberjacks. Here comes Bergeron. He sends it deep to the offensive zone. Hudson Loesch, the first one on it, keeps it near side for Ekman. All the way down the ice it goes. And as Adam Belushko wins the race, icing called against the Saints. In the neutral zone, Thomas-Maroon off for Vukas, and here comes the Lumberjacks defenseman leading the rush. Fires it over the net. Josefson Westling taken away by Bergeron, who cycles it back to the near side. Here's Drew Stewart, fires from the wall and comes back out in front. They score! Ty Bergeron, his first goal of the postseason, and the Lumberjacks make it 3-1, less than a minute into the second period. Just a great start by this young squad. Ty Bergeron, the 2009 birth year. The puck came off the back wall and just straight out to the low slot where he was able to tap it between the legs of Humboldt and give the Lumberjacks a 3-1 lead. Holes now fires on. It's blocked by Humboldt. Stewart near side. Down low Novotny. Melvin, Stewart, one-timer turned aside. Rebound was loose for a moment. Niles Benson tangled up with a couple of Saints. The puck was loose and Niles Benson took a whack at it, and the Fighting Saints were none too pleased about it. 26 seconds to go on the Auto Owners power play, 48 seconds in the period. Christ, far side, looks out in front. He finds Bergeron up top. Rudy near side wall, fires along the ice and gets it back. Playing pass with Christ, it comes to Bergeron again. Now Jack Christ across a Miko one-timer. Turn aside, they score! It's Chuck Blanchard cleaning up the rebound out in front, and the Lumberjacks, an Auto Owners power play goal, makes it 4-1. The power play has looked great all weekend. A lot of opportunities and a lot of grade A scoring chances on the advantage. And this time it capitalizes to make it a 3-goal lead with 30 seconds to go in the second period. To start us off here in the third period, the Lumberjacks in the black go right to left across your screens and radios. We're underway here in the third. Saints win the opening draw. They send it deep to the Muskegon zone. Belushko, far side. Frank takes it away. Centers for Aaron. Down behind the net, it comes to the near side for Belushko. At the blue line, it's met by a Lumberjack and kept in for the moment, but now forced out by Barron. He'll lead the rush. We got a fight. It's Anthony Thomas-Maroon and Gavin Locke just in front of the Muskegon bench. ATM throws a couple of rights. Locke responds. Make it Hudson Loesch rather than Locke. Pulling ATM around. Loesch over the top. ATM fires a cupper back. Knocks Loesch's helmet off. Now he's a dog on a bone. ATM connects on a heavy right-hander, and the officials will come in and separate him. Well, that's Hudson Loesch trying to inject some energy into his team and into the crowd. And every single Lumberjack on the ice will go over and say good job to their guy in the penalty box. The Saints will do the same. Our first stoppage of the third period came 34 seconds into it, and now the officials are having a conversation as to what the penalties are going to look like here. And the Saints are going to go shorthanded. Hudson Loesch might have an instigator penalty. Teddy Merrill can't believe it. Drew Stewart going over to have the conversation across from Merrill. Carter Sanderson exited earlier. We have not seen him since. So a 2-minute minor up on the board for Loesch. And the Jacks will get an Auto Owners power play. Here they come. It's led by Frank. Up the far side, hits the brakes, finds the trailer, backdoor pass, and they score! It's Michael Barron, his second of the game, and it's a 4-2 Lumberjacks lead. That was objectively a very pretty passing play. A perfect zone entry by the Saints. And a little tic-tac-toe passing led to an easy backdoor one-timer for Michael Barron. Vukas now, 26 seconds to go on the advantage. The Auto Owners power play finds Christ far side. He scores! Jack Christ, an Auto Owners power play goal, and the Lumberjacks, they make it 5-2. Well, the Jacks were setting up in their power play structure, and Jack Christ can shoot the puck like none other. A flick of the wrist, and Christ regains the Lumberjacks' 3-goal lead. And that sends the fans to the exits. Down low, Christ, back out to Noringer, centered for Stewart. A nifty move, he leaves off for Thorpe. To the far side, Larioza, one-timer off the back wall, they score again. It's Drew Stewart cleaning up the rebound out in front, and the Lumberjacks make it 6-2 with 6:16 to go in regulation. Their 30th shot of the game makes it a 4-goal deficit for Dubuque with 6 and change to go in regulation. Larioza fired the shot off the back wall. Josephson Westling will just hold behind the net. Time for one more rush if he wants it. He'll just let time expire though with Besnier and the Lumberjacks. They come into Dubuque, and the saying goes, it's not a series until the home team loses. We got ourselves a series tied up 1 apiece in the best of 5. It turns to a best of 3 series next week, Friday and Saturday night in Muskegon, games 3 and 4.